So I want to thank everybody who came out today to help on the river cleanup of the Middle Fork of the Flathead. It's so important. A couple of other speakers have mentioned clean water and how important that is to us. We're so lucky here in the Flathead because our Flathead River flows into Flathead Lake, which is the largest fresh water body west of the Mississippi. And we're fortunate because 2.5 billion people in the world don't have access to adequate clean water. That's 3 in 10 people in the world don't have fresh, clean drinking water in their homes. And so your actions today are so important for that. Sometimes we think of the Middle Fork Valley as a boundary, the boundary between Glacier Park in the north and the Great Bear and Bob Marshall Wilderness in the south. But the water that's in the river really doesn't know any boundaries. Water crosses boundaries. We all own the water, and it's all our responsibilities to make sure it stays clean. So that's why your actions today are so important. One of the things that helps keep the water in the Flathead River clean is that much of the Middle Fork and South Fork collects in the Bob Marshall Wilderness and the Great Bear Wilderness, which wilderness is managed for natural state to keep the ecosystem pristine, and so that the water that falls there, collects there, and flows out of the wilderness is pristine and clean. So some people say, why wilderness? I say, why wilderness? Because we need clean water. So thank you all for coming out today to help in that effort, keeping our water clean, because we all own the water. And if you have more volunteer time available for this summer, the Bob Marshall Wilderness Foundation has about 30 volunteer slots still available for the summer. We can get you deep into the wilderness. All we ask is that you put a little time in on trails to keep them open, keep them well maintained so that the sediment doesn't flow into the rivers and clog them up. Come see me at the Bob booth back there if you're interested in some wilderness time this summer. And thank you. After Cassie gets her spectacular speech, I'll pull the winning raffles winner.